Welcome to Copeland. I'm Dan. How do you make money homesteading? Well, homesteading is generally a hobby, which means you lose money. You don't make money. But there is one way that I know of that you can make a decent amount of money. And I'll explain it by telling a little story about a guy named James Marshall in 1848 who discovered gold in California. By, I think it was like 1853, there was 300,000 people that had traveled out to California in search of gold. Called themselves the 49ers because 1849 was the peak. But out of those 300,000 people, how many do you know of that struck it rich? Probably not many. The one most people will be familiar with is Levi Strauss. Levi had a family store in California, and he went out there in order to sell tools to the 49ers, the people looking to find gold. And he eventually came up with the idea for jeans as work pants and sold jeans, along with another guy who helped him with the rivet part. But he ended up making his fortune selling tools to the gold miners. Most of the gold miners ended up losing all their money, basically trying to find the gold. And that's how it is with homesteading. There's very few people who are going to make a lot of money homesteading. The ones who do make money homesteading, they're generally going to do it not by selling their produce or the things they produce to consumers, but by selling tools to homesteaders. And if you think about it, there's so much supply of eggs and meat and vegetables that a typical homesteader will never have the scale to be able to compete cost-wise, even if their quality is really good. It's going to be really difficult to pay for your own time as well as all the inputs it takes and make a profit, enough profit to live off of or do homesteading full time. So you need to think about what things can you sell to homesteaders and ask yourself, what things do you need? You need seeds, compost, manure. You probably don't need eggs, but you likely buy chickens or hatch your own. Maybe you hatch your own. You probably don't need beef, but if you're raising cattle or pigs or sheep or goats or any livestock, you'll need the actual live stock. Probably don't need honey, but you might need bees or a hive. Most homesteaders, unless they've been doing it for a very long time, need education and training. So writing a book or blogging or doing YouTube videos or consulting, those are all educational things you can make money off of. Homesteaders need land. So being a real estate agent or a land consultant is a good way to make money. There are a number of ways where you can make money, but you need to focus on who your real consumer is, or who your real customer is, which is the homesteader, not the end consumer. So think of that when you're trying to plan out how you're going to make money. I would recommend keeping your day job, doing homesteading part-time, not as a business, but as a hobby. And if there's opportunities for you to make money, jump on it. Passive income's good, side income's good, and if you found your niche and you can bust it out and make a good amount of money, go for it. But don't plan to make a lot of money homesteading, because the truth is most don't. Now, I'm recording a companion video to this, talking about all the different ways I've tried to make money homesteading. And there was only one that was incredibly profitable, and there's another that was very profitable. The rest of them, I made money, but if I was really honest with myself, I probably lost money if I were to pay for my time and pay for all the inputs. Profit was actually quite low. So I'll go through all my successes, what I sold, how much I sold it for, whether or not I actually made money, and I'll share the ones that worked out for me to give you some ideas of what might work out for you. I'm posting that video on 2AC3, which is my members only community. The video will be free. You'll just have to join, and I'll post the link in the description. If you like these videos, feel free to subscribe on YouTube over at 2AC3 as well. Thanks.